I wasn't expecting the person at the door to have my best interests at heart. So, knife in hand, went to the door and stood there for a moment hesitating, as the knocking stopped. Not a surprise considering all the lights were on in the house. They probably saw my shadow. I finally got the courage to open up the door. I cracked it open, hiding my body behind it. What was standing on my doorstep at first was a relief: kids. Impatient kids. A girl who looked to be about 10 with shaggy bangs that covered her eyes. She wore a light pink sweatshirt and jeans that looked dirty. Holding her hand was a boy who looked to be about 7, maybe 8. He had on a green t-shirt with green shorts and a bowl cut. He was looking at his feet. "Can we come in?" the girl said before I could muster anything. The relief left as quick as it came. This pit in my stomach grew, not necessarily because of her question but rather the peculiarity of it all. I looked over the kids' shoulders. There wasn't a parent in sight. I don't have kids, but I have never understood letting children go out alone on Halloween, at least not in my area. It just doesn't seem safe. Not only that, but if I haven't said it enough yet, it was 10-ish at night and my driveway is 1 mile long uphill. Meaning that these kids would have had to, without a parent, climbed up my 1-mile driveway, uphill, in the dark, all for a fun-size pack of M&Ms. They also weren't in costume. "Can we come in?" she asked again. "No," I said, a little more blunt than I intended, "but I can get you guys some candy." Without really waiting for their response, I closed the door and went into the kitchen to get the candy. I looked down at the knife in my hand as Winnie snarled at the door. This was weird, but despite my nerves, they were just children. At the moment I felt awful for even grabbing the knife to begin with. So I put it back in the block, grateful that no one got hurt. If only I knew what I know now, I might have acted differently. As I got the candy, the knocking started again, as impatient as before, loud and rapid. I told myself that they were probably just excited to get a treat. As soon as I opened the door, the girl said through gritted teeth in a voice that I've never heard a child use, said, "We do not want your candy." Then she and her brother and I stood there for a second, maybe 2. Until in that same tone, "We want to use your phone." "Can we come inside and use your phone?" she asked firmly, in a kind of tone that made it clear that this wasn't really a question. I can't tell you why, because I still don't know, but something inside of me felt more wrong than before. Like the pit in my stomach had become a gaping hole. "Why do you need to use the phone?" I asked with a nervous quiver in my voice. It felt hard to move in that moment. "To phone our mother. We are lost." The girl responded with the same nails on a chalkboard voice. "I left my phone inside." "You can give me her number and I can call her for you," I responded. I wanted them to leave. I just wanted them to leave. To stay out of my house and leave.